expect more of a playoff run this year. So the better you do, the harder it kind of keeps doing it. And that's a healthy pressure loop, the kind of thing that we all want in Dynasty. Then there's Dynasty Blueprint, which is pretty much the center.
We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome everyone to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Festival, part of the college football playoff. As we're seeing a walk-on from last year's national championship, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who will be headed to the national championship game.
Your high school grades are basically it. Reference prestige, brand exposure, stadium atmosphere, program tradition, plus the contract goals, miscellaneous things that come from your support staff, which we'll talk about in a second. Those are really stacking up on top of your performance that you do, and then bowl games, playoff runs, national title runs, all of that feeds into your total. And what I think is really interesting is that the gap between programs can be enormous at times. And from what I've been seeing, a small school might be working with something like the 500-point range, while a blue blood school or a powerhouse could be sitting on upwards of 20,000. Like the 500-point range, while a blue blood school or a powerhouse is sitting on upwards of 20,000.
Kickoff team out there. Ranked up for the semi-final collision.
Just one and done sort of thing you think that you do at the start of the year. It's going to
return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gain on that return. So LSU's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. So here we are, the semi-final stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now they're here tonight and head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. To me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with them. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
36 in his first down.
And from the name, you can almost certainly bet that, yes, it's NIL program. And it's set as full as a catch. It's not
scanning the field. It's Lewis.
And that's the searches for the win.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrives at some time in football. Now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know who's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Basically gives you 7-day early access and keep the game in your range.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line, it's Stanley. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out into playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense.
Yeah, no cheaters at all. After the layoff, I wonder how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just welcome the offense. They did not hesitate. They sent the tone early on. Now they got themselves a lead.
That just doesn't sit right. Now, if you compare it to the other skill tree, Visionary, you get that one by putting the franchise on that.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers offense takes the field. Their first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Receiver in motion now. Bootleg looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and short. To the air. It's Hill. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. Excellent catch and run by the senior. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally make the stop right near midfield with 1st down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Daniels. Has the 1st down and more. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. LSU has moved into the red zone. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Lewis. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Got him.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The senior with excellent work after the catch. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run.
It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team has to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. To the air, it's Hill. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Rush set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. He'll hand it off. Queen toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum quickly. If this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. The back's got it. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
The pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Hill. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him, lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That has settled for 3 last time. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. A completion sets up a second down play. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Ramp down the middle. It's Daniels. And he's brought down just short of the mark for him that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Yep.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it.
Free 66.
Get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out.
What's the man do, man?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete.
Shoot,
Good
man.
defensive play brings up second down.
Oh, you ain't do. He didn't do something. He didn't do.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team pens it in and brings it down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. He stopped it at the 49. Be a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They make the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back. It's Hill. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Daniels. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. As the first down is still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. So one enormous play as this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Caught over the middle, it's Clark. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Come on.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, we're already taking.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. The first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's caught. It's Jefferson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the return brought down by the coverage team.
Really?
Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Bringing pressure.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team building up such a big lead.
It's fast. Got good releasing.
Oh, my gosh. Now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now it's second down here.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion.
Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with a first down. To throw, it's Hill. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. Touchdown, Clemson. Great connection there for 6 points. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. And you can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Running out of time in the pocket. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
41, Clemson, 23.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Now from the pistol formation. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34. Receivers are bunched together. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. He can't stop him. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass spot, can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. They are pouring it on now. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Hill. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Broken tackle still going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. Caught behind the line. It's Finley. Powering through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Oh, what a grab. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Odom. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. He keeps it himself.
This is why they're in the playoffs, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And there's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. To throw, it's Lewis. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front are giving him enough time to throw.
That's equivalent to her running away from me.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Past the 30. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Outstanding
Blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Going after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here's the option play. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. To throw, it's Lewis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. What a catch. Touchdown, LSU. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away.
37.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now, the 25.
You don't act like you.
Play action here on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. That'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Hill. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Can he get there on the ground? They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down of what should be the last play of the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's that defense shifting again. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
And they've got him.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second and goal for the offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it so many different ways. We've seen speed,
I'm here, Xander.
we've seen his physicality, he's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been they've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Lewis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, LSU. They are pouring it on now. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A draw to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Second down after that short completion.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back. Nope.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle.
Catching that, man. If it been me, I wouldn't have caught that.
44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab with the receiver. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He hands it to the back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Hill. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. 1st and 10 play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and
one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Brought down after the nice spin move, but just a small gain by the offense.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He pulls in the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powers through. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Hill. The pass rush closing in. Pulls it in. It's Finley. Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Looking for 6.
Come on, bro. Who is not there?
Touchdown, Clemson.
How hard is it?
Talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over the top of everybody for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. LSU is now operating in the red zone. first and 10, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, LSU. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
LSU 83, Clemson 58.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Hill. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Hill. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. Second down after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.